Welcome to Grammar Grade 7. This is Unit 2, Lesson 7, and it's the very first lesson of a brand new unit all about nouns. Nouns are the naming words of our language. They're how we point to the people, places, and things all around us. Today we'll get to know two big families of nouns, the common ones and the proper ones. And the difference between them comes down to one small but mighty detail, the capital letter. Let's get started. So, what is a noun? A noun is a word that names something. It might name a person, like a coach or a friend. It might name a place, like a beach or a city. It might name a thing, like a backpack or a comet. Or it might name an idea, something you cannot touch, like courage or freedom. Person, place, thing, or idea. And nouns come in two sizes. One of something is singular, and more than one is plural. Usually we make a noun plural by adding s or es. One lantern, two lanterns. That's the whole family of nouns in a nutshell. Let's meet the first type, the common noun. A common noun names any person, any place, anything. Think of the word teacher. It doesn't point to one particular teacher. It could be any teacher, anywhere. The same goes for river, or city, or holiday. Each of these names a whole group, not one special member of it. And here's the key habit to remember. A common noun is not capitalized. We write teacher, river, and city with small, ordinary letters, just like any everyday word. Now the second type, the proper noun. A proper noun names one specific person, place, or thing, and it always begins with a capital letter. Instead of any teacher, we name one, Ms. Rivera. Instead of any river, we name the Amazon River. Instead of any city, we name Toronto. Notice how each one points to a single particular thing. And notice the capital letter standing proudly at the front. That capital letter is the signature of every proper noun. Let's put them side by side so the difference really lands. On the left are common nouns, teacher, country, holiday. Each one names any member of its group, and each stays lowercase. On the right are proper nouns, Ms. Rivera, Brazil, Diwali. Each one names a specific member, and each one is capitalized. Same categories, but the proper nouns zoom in on one and raise a capital letter to prove it. Common on the left, proper on the right. Watch this transformation. Start with a common noun, a city. It could be anywhere. Now let's name one particular city, Toronto. Two things changed. The vague word city became one specific place, and a small letter grew into a capital T. That capital letter is the whole point. When a noun names something specific, we lift its first letter to a capital. Common to proper, and the capital letter does the work. Proper nouns show up in more places than you might expect. They name specific people, like Marcus Bell or Aunt Rosa. They name specific places, like Kenya or Maple Street. And they name specific times, the days and months, like Monday and July, and even great periods of history, like the Renaissance. If it points to one particular name, it gets a capital letter. People, places, and special times, all proudly capitalized. Here's a common mix-up to avoid. A common noun stays lowercase in the middle of a sentence, but any word gets a capital letter when it starts a sentence. Look at this. Dogs make loyal pets. The word dogs is a common noun, yet it's capitalized here only because it opens the sentence, not because it became proper. Move it into the middle and it drops right back to lowercase. I think dogs make loyal pets. So a capital at the very start doesn't make a noun proper. Ask instead, Does this word name one specific thing? Let's boil it down to one quick check for any noun. Ask yourself, does this word name just any person, place, or thing? If so, it's a common noun, and it stays lowercase. Or does it name one specific particular one with its own name? If so, it's a proper noun, and it takes a capital letter. Any one or a specific one? That single question tells you common from proper every time. Let's practice together. Time to practice. In this first set, each word or phrase is a noun. Decide whether it's a common noun that names any one of its kind, or a proper noun that names one specific thing. Pause the video and choose before I reveal the answer. The tall mountain. Does this name a specific particular mountain, or just any one? There's no name here, only a description. It could be any tall mountain, anywhere. So the answer is common. Mount Kilimanjaro. This one points to a single specific mountain by its own name, and it wears a capital letter. That makes it a proper noun. So the answer is proper. Our science museum. Careful here. The words our and science describe it, but there's still no particular name attached. It could be any science museum in any town. So the answer is common. In this second set, decide how each noun should be written, with a capital letter because it's proper, or lowercase because it's common. Pause and choose before I answer. Brazil. This is the name of one specific country, which makes it a proper noun. Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter, so it must be written Brazil. So the answer is a capital letter. River. Does this name one specific river, like the Nile, or just any river at all? On its own, it names any river, so it's a common noun. Common nouns stay lowercase, so the answer is lowercase. The month of July. The names of months point to one specific month, so they are proper nouns. That means July always takes a capital letter, so the answer is a capital letter. Let's gather up what we learned. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea, and it can be singular for one or plural for more than one. A common noun names any member of a group, and it stays lowercase. A proper noun names one specific person, place, or thing, and it always begins with a capital letter. When you're unsure, ask a single question. Is this anyone or a specific one? That tells you common from proper every time. In our next lesson, we'll keep exploring nouns and the jobs they do. Great work today, and I'll see you there.